specific. So if anyone is just hopping on here, this is the Habit Engineering live stream. So go ahead, drop a habit that you're looking to be more consistent with down in the chat, and we will rework it using the triple S method that I developed to make it super small, super simple, super specific. Lafayette, good to see you. I'm gonna restart the stream, test it out, and see if Cammy's advice worked. Try to see if YouTube will give me new people. And then if it doesn't, I'm probably gonna be done for today and upload my podcast episode. Yeah, so that'll be fun. Yeah, so Lafayette, you probably didn't have to bring your trombone to school today, huh? Because there probably wasn't school. That's funny. Yeah, that's what's up. Dude, also, I don't think a single person has joined my Twitch stream besides Cammy. Which maybe that's how it happens, but yeah, kind of curious. Yeah, Twitch is intense. But yeah, if you are just hopping on here, go ahead and drop a habit that you're looking to be more consistent with down in the chat, and we will re-engineer it into a habit that sticks using the triple S method that I developed. So making your habit super small, simple, and specific. Yeah, so if you're just hopping on, this is the Habit Engineering live stream. So go ahead, drop a habit that you're looking to be more consistent with down in the chat, and we will re-engineer it using the triple S method that I developed, making your habit super small, super simple, super specific. We've been talking about a few different habits today. We talked about sleep schedules. We've talked about workouts. We've talked about eating healthier. So if any of those are any habits that you are looking to be more consistent with on a daily basis, go ahead and drop those down in the chat. We'll re-engineer them. I like to say that this live stream is basically like having James Clear on your live or something. Who, if you don't know James Clear, he's the author of Atomic Habits. So this is, if it's just treat it like you have him on live stream right now. So if there's any habits that you're looking to be more consistent with, go ahead, drop those down in the chat, and we will engineer them and help them to actually stick, be a habit that actually sticks. So yeah, if you got any of those, go ahead and drop them in. Oh, nice. Yeah, that's what's up. See if we can get her to actually tell us what her habit is this time. She avoided me last time, low-key. Thanks, Turk. I am trying to be like Jesus, but I'm not actually Jesus. I do get that a lot, though. I'll take that as a compliment. Thank you. So if you've got a habit that you're looking to be more consistent with down in the chat, yeah, drop that in. FIPO, Good to see ya. EST. Um, are you saying your time zone? Like you're in the Eastern time zone? If so, that's cool. I grew up out in the Eastern time zone in New York, Ohio type area. Um, but yeah, if anyone's, yeah, of course, bro. If anyone's got a habit that they're looking to be more consistent with, go ahead, drop that down in the chat, and we will re-engineer that using the triple S method. Thanks, but 2,000 years ago. Oh, Jesus was established like 2,000 years ago. Yes, this is true. I am not Jesus. I just look like him, some people think. Um, and I'm trying to be like him. So, if any of y'all have a habit that you're looking to be more consistent with, go ahead, drop that down in the chat, and we will re engineer it into a habit that actually sticks. So, something that you can stick with. We use the triple S method. Um, so being super small, super simple, super specific with your habits. And the way that we do that is by making sure, one, that we're, as far as specific goes, we put our habits in a what, when, and where format. Um, so we have those. Um, and you want to make them so specific that you can visualize yourself completing it like you're watching a movie in your head. Okay. Oh, awesome. Good to hear. Yes, I definitely hope you don't get evicted. Um, Cammie's doing good on her habits. That's awesome. Great job, Cammie. Um, Another Greek person to doodle. Who's Do Caesar? Do Caesar. He's technically Roman, but Unstoppable Goof. Good to see you, boss man. This is the Habit Engineering live stream. So if you've got a habit you're looking to be more consistent with, you can go ahead, drop that down in the chat, and we'll engineer it for you using the triple S method that I developed. So making things super small, super simple, super specific. Emery Randall. All right. Interesting opinion. Yeah. So any habits that you're looking to be more consistent, go ahead, drop those in. And we will re-engineer them. Yeah, so for anyone new just hopping on, this is the Habit Engineer live stream. So go ahead, drop a habit that you're looking to be more consistent with down in the chat, and we will re-engineer that into a habit that is able to stick better for you using the triple S method I developed. So keeping your habits super small, super simple, super specific. Katie, you're cute. Thanks, Katie. Appreciate it. I try to be. And Katie, if you've got a habit that you're looking to be more consistent with down in the chat, I'd love to re-engineer that, help it be something that you can stay specific with. Or sorry, not specific, stay consistent with by making your habit super small, super simple, and super specific. Thanks, Lafayette. I appreciate it. I definitely do try to be nice to everybody. Not always perfect at it, but that's definitely what I go for. Cheese steakable. That's funny. And also incorrect, but good try. If anyone's got a habit who's just joining on that they're looking to be more consistent with, go ahead, drop that down in the chat, and we will re-engineer it using the triple S method that I developed. So we've been talking a lot about, yeah, I don't think that is, I literally, and like I assume I know what that means, but I don't really spend enough time on the internet. And I think I'll pass on that habit. I'm usually focused on like helping people implement good habits or break bad habits, not implement bad habits. So, yeah, sorry if that's a Debbie Downer for you. Is that a habit that you're trying to break, or Emery? Let me know. So if that's a habit that you're trying to break, then that's something that we can talk about. But yeah, so if anyone who's just hopping on, if you've got a habit you're looking to be more consistent with, go ahead, drop that down in the chat. I am not married. No, not yet. We'll get there eventually. It's proved to be more difficult than I initially expected. But yeah. So go ahead if you've got. Can I help children break habits? Sure. Probably not if they're like younger than age 8 or something. Thanks, Lafayette. I appreciate it. Yeah, everything will work out eventually. I'm not too worried. But um, human, I am trying to be like Jesus, but no, I definitely am not Jesus. Thanks, though. I'll take that as a compliment. But if any of y'all have any habits that you're looking to be more consistent with, go ahead, drop those down in the chat, and we will re-engineer them into something that sticks. Yeah, everyone does think I'm Jesus. I mean, I'm not going to complain about that because it's a good reminder for me of who I'm trying to be like. That's what Jesus would say. Yeah, maybe. I don't know. I'm not him. That's really funny though. So that's so funny. So I developed the triple S method for getting habits to stick. So if anyone's got any habits, they're like any specific habits they're looking to be more specific with, I am definitely not Jesus. That's so funny. Just trying to be like him. But yeah, go ahead, drop that down in the chat, and we will re-engineer it. So the triple S method is keeping your habits super small, super simple, super specific, and then Courtney, that's funny. Is that a habit that you're looking to be more consistent with? Is not eating Taco Bell? Because if so, then I can help with that. But I don't think I can really help with the consequences that come from eating Taco Bell. Unfortunately, that mistake has already been made. But yeah, so when you are re-engineering habits, getting them to be super small, super simple, super specific. Ali said, "You know, people actually love you, brother." Yes, yeah, dude. People actually love me. Oh, they're just kidding. Yeah, no, you're good. You're good. I just don't handle sarcasm very well. Generally speaking, it is not my forte. But I appreciate that. Yeah, you're good. Um, if anyone who's hopping on here, if anyone's got a habit that they're looking to be more consistent with, they want to drop that down in the chat. We'll re-engineer that using the triple S method I developed. And go ahead and get that started. To answer, whose question was that? Lilith's question, re-engineering. So the way that we do that is you make your habit super small, simple, and specific. You start with specific, so you define your habit really granularly. The way that you do that is you give your habit a specific what, when, and where. And so in giving, so for example, a while back I lost 20 pounds, wanted to get in better shape. And so one of the habits that I implemented was I drank 12 ounces of water. So that was my what. And I did that before and after every meal. So that was my when. And then my where was I did it while at the dinner table. Right. So that's something that's so specific that you can visualize that like you're watching a movie in your head. And so once you've got that specificity down, appreciate it, Courtney. But yeah, so once you've got that specificity down for your habit, then you want to focus on making it small and simple. And so the way that you do that is you say, okay, here's the habit that I'm looking to set. And then is that something that I can, that I feel 100% confident in my ability to achieve every single day for the rest of my life. And if you don't have that confidence in the habit that you've just set, then it's not small enough and it's not simple enough. You need to bring it down a notch, or maybe 2 or 3, depending on how that is. Chuck Morris said, need to start preparing for school as a returning student after 30 years. Dude, that's awesome. Good for you, Chuck. Good for you. Let me know in the chat, Chuck, which way you are trying to be, like how you're trying to be more consistent. Let me know what, like, are you talking about just studying? Okay. Studying and entering all appropriate dates and tasks in calendar. Awesome. Which one would you want to focus on first? The studying habit or entering, like getting your calendar together, the dates and everything? Let me know in the chat, and then I'm gonna get my mic set up here so I can charge my phone. Yes, let me know in the chat. Because with setting habits, you want to focus on just one at a time. So making sure that you're not overwhelming yourself as far as habits go, and helping you to be more consistent in that regard. Let's see here. Okay. Chuck said, calendar. Lafayette, I am definitely not a therapist. I'm actually, one of my habits I'm working on developing is my listening skills. I'm not a great listener. I'm just really good at helping people re-engineer their habits. So, Chuck, if we're saying that that's so funny. Then made a podcast immediately. Yeah, Penguin Walrus, I'm not sure exactly what your point is. But cool. Chuck, so basically I would say when you are working on engineering or like setting a habit to figure your calendar out. That sounds kind of more of like a daily planning type of habit. So I would say you'd want to sit down probably, I mean, I'm not sure how long you think it would take, but probably making it about 10 minutes or so. Okay, Penguin Walrus, you can go ahead and do that your way, and I'll do it mine. So that is having a 10-minute block of time, so you can say like from 7 p.m. to 7:10 p.m. You sit down and you just enter in all of your tasks for the next day and where they are. I really like using Google Calendar. It works really well, and I use that for my daily planning all the time. Works great. So I'm assuming if you have a Gmail account. If you don't, then you just get a Gmail account. And then use that for your Google Calendar. Put just all of the different events and everything down there. I think I'm rent free now. Sure, go for it, dude. And yeah, let me know, Chuck, if you're still on here. Let me know in the chat whether you think that would work. So just spend like 10, maybe 15 minutes each day putting all of the events and tasks and stuff in your calendar to organize it. I would try to tack it on to something like that you've done before. So just like maybe as part of your nighttime routine, or you do it right after dinner or something like that. Just go ahead and focus there. Okay. Let me know if that makes sense. If you're still on there, drop that in the chat if that's something that you feel like would work for you as far as setting the calendar is. They're low-key entertaining. Okay, cool. Chuck, what is the what time are you thinking? Because so we want to make it something in order for it to actually stick with you. You're kidding, bro. Sorry, I've been mean. That's the maximum amount of money. If you don't say a number, then it's 0. 0. That's fine. You don't need to give me any money. That's you're chill. I don't think I even have donations turned on for this yet. I still got to figure that out. But yeah, Chuck, so if you what time of day do you have time to sit down for 10 or 15 minutes, plan that all out? Then you can give yourself that when. And I would even get specific enough and say where you are going to sit. Yeah, honestly, you should give him 50% of your assets. That'd be so funny. Yeah, I'm not even sure how that transfer would happen. But so Chuck, if you say what would be entering every event and task in your Google Calendar for the next day, the when would be from 7 to 7:15 p.m. or whatever time works for you, and the where would be sitting on the couch in your living room or sitting at the dining room table or something like that, something that's so specific that you can visualize that event happening like you're watching a movie in your head. And so that way, when you attach an action with a location and a what's the other thing? Oh, and a time. Then it strengthens that neural connection a lot more. and makes it a lot better in the long run for you just to actually remember the habit that you're sticking with. Okay. Awesome. Good to hear, Chuck. Appreciate it. Emery, micro beings mostly accomplishing nothing. Dude, I don't even know what a micro being is. Like, what would you define a micro being as? That's so funny. But yeah, if anyone is new hopping on here, this is the Habit Engineering live stream. So go ahead, drop a habit you're looking to be more consistent with down in the chat, and we will re-engineer that using the triple S method that I developed. Oh, all of us are micro beings. Yeah, of course, Chuck. You're welcome, dude. And if you want, so this also functions as an accountability live stream. So if you have, if you want a accountability buddy to help you to stay consistent with the live stream, with the habit that you're implementing, then you can hop on this live stream, and I'll be streaming from 4 to 7 p.m. PST, so I'll help keep you accountable for it. Side, love you too, bro. Appreciate it. Phone owner, yeah. So the triple S method, it's a method that I developed for implementing habits that actually stick. So it's making your habits small, simple, and specific. The way that you do that is by, so you start with specific. As far as specific goes, you assign your habit a what, a when, and a where. So kind of like what we've been talking about with Chuck, making that habit so specific that you can visualize yourself completing it like you're watching a movie in your head. And then once it is specificity to that degree, then you ask yourself and just say, okay, is this small and simple enough? Is this habit small and simple enough that I feel 100% confident in my ability to go out and actually implement this habit every single day for the rest of my life, no matter what, right? No questions asked. And if you don't have that level of confidence in setting your habit, then your habit's not small enough and it's not simple enough. You need to re-engineer it and adjust and have it work that way. Jim Bob Show, visualization is how I learned Rubik's Cube. I don't actually know how that would work, but more power to you. Nice. I'm not quite sure how visualization lets you learn a Rubik's Cube. That actually makes sense. Oh, well, I'm glad. I used it to overcome 5 addictions. So, yeah. Oh, memorizing patterns. Okay, yeah, that makes sense. Oh, dude, where is my Rubik's Cube? I'll have to bring my Rubik's Cube out one of these days and see if I can still remember how to solve it. I haven't solved it in a while. Courtney, how you doing, friend? What's my page about? So I just help people engineer habits that actually stick. And I do that a couple different ways. I have this live stream where I re-engineer habits live with people. And then I have a podcast that I'm working on putting out the first episode for, where I'm reading the biographies, autobiographies, and memoirs of some of history's highest performers, and then taking away the habits that allowed them to become the high performers that they are, and putting that in podcast form for you guys. So like I said, the first episode of that will be dropping later today. And yeah, should be good. Good question. That's essentially what the page is about. Is just re-engineering habits, helping people to be more consistent with them. So if you're just hopping on here, this is the Habit Engineering live stream. Go ahead and drop a habit that you're looking to be more consistent with. Penguin Walrus, I'm not sure what you mean by call in and help the stream. Them F Will, how's it going? Yeah, I'd love to help you getting your habits fixed up. Just go ahead and drop the habit that you're looking to be more consistent with down in the chat, and any challenges that you've got going on with staying consistent with that, and we'll talk about it. Jonathan said, in your research, did you find anything that shocked a previous belief? That's a really good question, John. I think, honestly, something that's surprised me a lot more than I expected was how capable humans are of change. Like when I started studying like neuroplasticity and everything a lot more, it's crazy how much we can change and how capable we are of change. Just like our capacity and everything. Yeah, it's super good. So that was pretty surprising to me, John, if that answers your question. Nico, Nell Media, I need to drop some bad habits. Sweet, dude. Yeah. Let me know in the chat what habits you're trying to drop, and then how you what the biggest challenge is to you being consistent with or to you breaking the habits are currently, and then we can totally phone owner Lafayette. Yeah, I'll be here Monday 4 to 7. Penguin, my understanding was you help people and make their habits more consistent. I just read a phone all day, can't even pick it up and talk to someone. I mean, I'm talking to people right now. I'm confused. I'm not sure what you're asking. I'm sorry. John said, that's amazing to hear. I beat myself up because I had built a good habit and lost it. Running, that's a good habit. Nice. And now I'm way on the other side of that now. Yeah. Dude, it really is amazing. Like what humans are capable of is honestly crazy. Penguin, I'm not gonna be able to not use the word consistent. It's one of my faves. Yeah, it's super good. John, if you want to pick up running again, I'd love to talk about making that consistent. Nico said smoking too much weed. Yeah, that can be a big one. Hey, sorry, them F Will. I'm streaming on YouTube and Twitch as well, so I'm reading from both chats here. You said mainly exercise. I always get home tired after work, and I don't have any energy left pretty much. Yeah, I feel that, dude. What time do you wake up? What time are you going to work? And then maybe we focus on building a habit around working out before you go to work. Let me know a little bit more the details there. 50 rupees. Nico, so when you are working on breaking a bad habit, the key is going to be that you need to replace it with something good. Because if you just say, okay, I would argue that it is possible. If you get up at 6 and go out at 6:30, I know plenty of people that get up and go to the gym at 5. I've got one friend that gets up and goes to the gym at 4. It just really depends on how bad you want to work out. But I would say, like, if that's something that you're not willing to do, that's fine. It doesn't have to be. You can totally just like start super small and build up your energy after work and like build up that stamina. So like even if your exercise after work is just like you get out and go on a walk for 10 minutes every day, and then eventually build up for 20 minutes. Yeah, I get you. I wake up at 6. I don't wake up at 5 or 4 because I need my sleep too. But yeah, so having that, just like start somewhere super small, super simple, and build up your energy levels so that you eventually have more energy, and then you can gradually bring your workouts to be something more. So like even if you're out walking after work for 10 minutes and then you do that for a week or two, then you up it to 20 minutes, then you do that for a week or two, then you up it to 30 minutes, whatever. And then maybe eventually you go on a run instead of a walk. Like the amount of time it takes to build up to a certain level doesn't matter. It's just that you're building and keeping the momentum. So Nico, as far as smoking too much weed goes, do you have a I mean, I would say the first habit you can try to implement is just not buying any weed. Just like make a rule for yourself that that's not something you buy. And then I think that would help a lot. Then if just starting feels hard because having those small walks don't feel like they accomplish anything. Yeah, it can definitely be tough. But the fact of the matter is that they do accomplish something. And even like here's the thing too, is even if they saying that you were going to go on a walk as your habit and going on a walk literally had zero physical benefit, it would still be worth it for you to do it because you build a character of integrity when you do something that you said you were going to do. And for many of us, I know myself included, that character of integrity is absolutely essential to have because we need to be able to trust ourselves. And many of us in today's world can't even trust ourselves because we are constantly saying, oh, I'm going to do this, oh, I'm going to do this, oh, I'm going to do that. And then we don't, right? And so that's constantly just telling ourselves that we're full of crap and that we can't actually trust ourselves to do what we say we're going to do. And so even if going on a 10-minute walk has no physical benefit at all, which it does have a physical benefit, and actually one of the best signs of, like, one of the things that helps to increase longevity more than anything else is just getting out and walking every day. So it does have a physical benefit, even if it's small, because every little bit matters. But even if that was totally removed and didn't have that at all, it's still worth it for you as an individual to start that habit just because you get out and do something that you said you were going to do. Let me know in the chat if that makes sense, them if will. John said, it's like a start/stop for my running journey this year. I'm getting to the end of the first week and give myself a lot of excuses to miss the next run, then just stop until I try again. That's so real. So John, I'm not sure what your like system is for running right now. But I would just say, like, just keep the amount that you're running to something that's so small right now that you can't not do it. Like, even if you only run like a mile, or you only run for like 10 minutes or 50 minutes, like, oh yeah, of course. Like, I freaking love talking about habits. Like, this is what I'm obsessed with. So you're totally fine. Um, the most important thing is just starting more than anything. Yes, that is 100% true. Everything about building good habits is all about building momentum and then keeping that momentum consistently over time. If you want a good book to read or audiobook to listen to, The Compound Effect by Darren Hardy, phenomenal book. And it teaches this principle really well of the fact that small and simple things done consistently over time will bring about exponentially great things. So like compound, if you know about compound interest in a financial sense, that works across any aspect of life. And it starts by you implementing habits in the right way, doing that consistently over time, and then eventually you will experience exponential growth. The book is the Compound Effect by Darren Hardy. Make the shorter runs, like, literally, like, make it so stupid easy that, like, you're like, oh, I can't not do that. It's so easy to do this, I can't not do it, right? And so even if it's you run for 5 minutes a day, like, if that's where you start, cool. That's where you start. Literally, it doesn't matter where you start. It just matters that you do start and that you do it consistently so you build momentum. Penguin Walrus, you already said this earlier, bro. Find a new joke. You can accomplish that by going into a public place. So whenever you find your time that you are masturbating, usually, and go and put yourself in a public place when that time normally is. I would also recommend putting your phone or your laptop or something out of your bedroom and buying an analog alarm clock, charging your phones in the kitchen or somewhere where you don't have access to that late at night, and run some experiments like that and see what happens. Then let me know if that helped, if that was beneficial for you. And yeah, you're definitely right. The most important thing is just starting more than anything. Yeah. John, the Compound Effect is phenomenal. Yeah, super good. Super good. I've got yeah, I'll have to keep that in mind. So if anyone's got any habits they're looking to be more consistent with, go ahead and drop that down in the chat. You're looking for a good read? Nice, dude. Yeah, this one's really good. I know I've read it at least once. I might have read it twice. It's a really good book. It's a really good book. And it's the principles, like, the older I get and the more I implement small and simple habits consistently, and the more I study other people who have done that over a long time, like, it's literally the secret. Like, you want to win at life, master the compound effect. Like, that's it. That's how you win. Penguin Ross, dude, you crack me up. Trying to push my buttons all night. Yeah. Yeah, what can I say? I'll subscribe. How else can we support? It's a good question. I just hop on to the streams Monday through Saturday, 4 to 7. Um, hop on when you can. Um, if you've got any habits, like anything that you are looking to be more consistent with, I'd love to chat about it with you. Um, the only other thing, if you want to, you can follow, or the only other thing, if you want to do this, you don't have to, but there's a link in on my YouTube channel that'll take you to my accountability lab, which is the online community that I've got. And you can, if you want, again, you don't have to do this, but it's free right now while I'm just building things up. Oh yes, John, dude, definitely hop on to get a progress up, or to give a progress update. Would love that. And this happens. This live stream also doubles as an accountability buddy, right? So you can hop on, and I will help to keep you accountable in the habits that you're trying to set. So that's it. I help people engineer habits, and then I also keep them accountable to those habits that we engineer. So I would be more than happy to do that. And yeah, it'll be good, dude. It'll be way good. I've got a couple people that hop on every day, and like I keep them accountable, and then they keep me accountable to my habits too, dude. It's such a vibe. It's a good time. Yeah, Penguin, just share it up, dude. Just share it up. That would be the biggest thing right now, is just sharing the what am I trying to say? Just sharing what I'm doing. Getting it out to more people so I can help more people. That's the biggest thing. We've got a few more minutes here. Looks like we got a couple more people that joined on. So this is the Habit Engineer live stream. If you have any habits that you are looking to be more consistent with, you can go ahead, drop those down in the chat, and we will re-engineer them into a habit that actually sticks. Appreciate you, Penguin. You're a homie. That's so funny. Yeah, you wanna come on and mess around, that's fine. Like, I don't really care, as long as it's nothing too vulgar, because honestly, just messing around in the comments helps to boost engagement, and that helps to put me forward in the algorithm too. So that works for me. Yeah, it's pretty chill. Pretty chill. I'll be here. So I'm eventually, like, I'm gonna turn this into like a legit business. Like I'll get big enough. Wait, and then LM said I'm serious, bro. What did you even comment? That was so long ago. I gotta scroll back through this and find out. Or what did you comment chat? Bro, I'm not scrolling that far. And then LM, let me know what habit you were saying that you were trying to be more consistent with, because I just scrolled back a while and I didn't even see it. So go ahead, drop it in the chat and let me know. And then we can engineer it. I'm down for that. Yeah, let me see. Yeah, but Penguin Walrus, if you want to hop into my online community, it's free right now. That would be cool. Oh, okay. I got you, not Penguin, NMLM. Yeah, I got you. You're good. I understand. Go ahead. Let's see. So I said this to Penguin Walrus just a second ago. I'm not sure if you were on or not, but you can go ahead. I would do that. Oh, Penguin. Yeah, that's fine, dude. Like, you just got to click the link and then put in the info. But again, if you don't want to, like, you don't have to. You can just share it up. That works for me. I would appreciate that. And so NMLM, the way to, so assuming that it's something that you genuinely want to stop, the first thing that I would do is I would make sure that you are plugging your phone up, like plug it out of your bedroom at night, like buy yourself an analog alarm clock. Don't use your phone as an alarm. Don't even have it in your bedroom at night or anything, so there's just not that temptation. And so charge them like out in the kitchen or downstairs, I don't know, somewhere away from you. Have an analog alarm clock, use that as your alarm. And then if there's any temptations for that during the day, when you have that temptation, or actually that's not true, even before then, like if there's a time and place, like I don't know how old you are or something, but like if it keeps happening, like maybe after you get home from work or after you get home from school or something, and that's when you find yourself doing that, go ahead and just don't go home. Like go to Starbucks or something, or go to the library or somewhere where you're like in a public place where it's totally like socially unacceptable to do something like that. And so then you just don't do it, right? It just becomes, you change your environment and then it becomes a non-option anymore. So that's what I would recommend. Let me know in the chat if that makes sense, and whether that'd be something that you think would work or could work for you as far as implementing a habit goes. Yeah. Okay, I can't tell if you're just trolling with me or not. Just because you do something once doesn't mean it's a habit. If you do it in the library and it becomes a habit, then change your environment again. Just go to Starbucks or something. Go somewhere that's more public. Hey, Allie, good to see you. I don't know what that means. Allie, if you tell me what that means, and I agree with it, then sure, I'll say it. But I don't know what that means, so I'm not going to say it on the internet. Because I don't trust the internet or many people in general. Yeah, I also don't think the librarians would be happy with you. That'd be weird. Be kind of sus. Be kind of sus. It means I love you in Iranian language. Okay. I'm gonna not, well, actually, yeah, no offense, Allie. I don't trust you because you're a random person on the internet. So I'm just gonna ask ChatGPT what that means too. Oh, okay. Cool. Sure, I'll say Duset Daram. Oh, it's more deeper romantic though? Oh wait, no, that's a different phrase. Okay, in everyday conversation, Duset Daram is widely used and appreciated for its warmth and sincerity. Cool. He said reported, lol. Sure, go ahead and report me. Fluffy tray. I age like fine wine. Thanks. I'm not sure how old you think I am, but I appreciate the compliment. 37. Nice. I'll take that. Stravinsky Valinsky. How's it going? Good to see you hop on. This is the Habit Engineer live stream. So if you've got a habit that you're looking to be more consistent with, you can go ahead and drop that down in the chat, and we will re-engineer it into something that sticks. But yeah, unless anyone else has any habits that they're looking to be more consistent with, I think I'm gonna go ahead and wrap up the stream for today. Being nice to people, that's a good one. My friend is mean to people for stupid stuff. I'm trying to get out of it though. That's a really good one. I respect that. I respect that a lot. That is a good. Yeah, I really like that. Let's see. So being nice to people. So I guess, hot take. Stravinsky, let me know whether you think this is something that you could realistically do or not. Because this is a little extreme, probably, depending on who you are. But generally, you are the sum total of the 5 people that you spend the most time with. So if you consistently are finding yourself being mean to people that you don't want to be mean to, because you are spending time around a friend who is being mean to that, or being mean to people over stupid stuff, and you don't want to replicate that behavior, then I would say probably just don't spend time with that friend anymore. Again, I recognize that's a little extreme for some random guy on the internet to give you advice about, but that's what I would do. I try really, really, really hard, and am really careful about who I spend my time around, especially in person, because I want to make sure that I am being, or that the people around me are helping me to become a better person too. Let me know in the chat if that makes sense and what your thoughts are with that, and if that doesn't really seem like something that you'd be willing to do, then we can discuss a different habit. My 5 closest friends also have a microphone and YouTube channel. No, my 5 closest friends do not have a microphone and a YouTube channel. My profession, I'm a habit engineer. This is what I do. I help people engineer habits that actually stick. Stravinsky said, yeah, me and my whole Discord group were arguing because that friend is mad at someone for I don't know what. Yeah. It can, honestly, it can be tough consistently. Yeah, this is my job. This is what I do. But for me, this is play. Like, this isn't work. So it's just fun. I'm just talking about what I'm obsessed about, which is change and building habits and stuff. How do I make money? Right now I don't. But I'm working on building momentum and growing the channel and everything so that I can make money. So if you want to subscribe to it, that'd be cool, but you don't have to. Yeah, Stravinsky, that can be really tough. How did I used to make money? Were you already on here and you asked that earlier? Leah, God bless you as well. God bless. I used to do roofing sales. So, among other things, I've worked a number of different jobs. No, I also did roofing estimation. I've done sales and estimation. That's so funny. Did I ever actually do the roofing? No, not like I never laid like a full roof. I did some repair jobs and stuff, but nothing crazy. Hey, Penguin, I appreciate that, dude. I appreciate that. Yeah, so okay, I'm still Stravinsky, I haven't given up on you. I'm like thinking about this cuz that's a tough situation when like your whole friend group is kind of ganging up on people. If like and Sammy, thank you. I appreciate that compliment. Yeah, feel free to sub if you want. That'd be cool. I'm trying to grow it, but you don't have to. Ducky said, "Why'd you get out of sales?" I got out of sales because, frankly, dude, I care about purpose more than profit. I can make. Most common roof in Arizona is either shingle or tile roof. Okay, Stravinsky, I'm still thinking. I hope you haven't left yet, but I would say, I mean, unless you're willing to leave the friend group, which you might want to do. I would. I would probably just not say anything. And then when you're not, like, when everyone else is like fighting or hating on someone or like being mad at someone, I would just not participate. And that would be the habit, is not participating, because over time people are eventually going to take notice of that, like your friends will, and then they'll ask you like, oh, what do you think about this, or why aren't you helping, like aren't you mad at this person too, or like something like that. And then you can just say, no, it doesn't really bother me, or you can just say like, no, it's not really worth my time, I don't think it's something that that we should fight about, or something like that. And so that way it allows you to live by example, rather than just like kind of fall into line with everyone else and argue and fight for no stupid reason. Or be mean to people, or bully people, or whatever it was exactly that you said. Penguin, appreciate you, brother. You're a chill dude. I'm trying to think. Who else is? I don't even know who's still on here. So I think, unless yeah, he really did take a turn throughout the comments. I appreciate that. That was fun. What do you mean breaker panel? I have no clue. I didn't do any electrical work, so I don't know any breaker panel information. I'm sorry. Behind my what? That's a door. That's a wall. I don't have a breaker panel behind my head. I'm not not sure where you're getting that from. That's pretty funny though. On an absolute crusade through people. That's so funny, dude. Hey, let's go, man. Let's go. I'll take that as a W for me. No, it's not a tiny door. It's a big door. That's the door to my closet. Yeah. Appreciate it. Okay, unless any of y'all have any other habits that you're looking to be more consistent with, I'm gonna hop off for today. I'll be back on Monday, 4 to 7 Pacific time. Monday through Saturday, 4 to 7 Pacific time is what we're rolling with. Appreciate the love, appreciate the support. Sammy said no, no, no. LOL. You ever planning on climbing a mountain? I have already climbed a few mountains in my day, and I like them. So yeah, I'll climb another mountain. I like your voice. Please sign the song. Shazabe, I have no clue what that means. I have 3 fully entertained. Yeah, Sammy, 3 fully entertained. I'm not sure. I also have a bunch of other things that I have to do tonight. Like I'm supposed to go to this networking event that started like an hour ago, and then I gotta pick up some cameras. Then I gotta post my podcast episode. I gotta say hi to my friend. Sing us a goodbye song for Shazam. Dude, I'm not that great of a singer. I do habit engineering stuff. But actually sing, LOL. Oh, thanks, guys. Thanks. I appreciate that. Habit of singing before you leave. This is so funny. I'm actually kind of considering it. Like by kind of considering it, I mean probably not really. Cuz I already have a habit of what I do. Like I just give my tagline before I leave, which is keep the change and keep changing. So I don't think I really need to make it more complicated than that, unfortunately, for you guys. It's always good to do stuff you don't want to do. Yeah, that's true, but I think I'm probably good. There's no way I'm going viral from singing on a live stream when I literally don't even know how to sing that well. So we've been recording. LOL. Any Mississippi John Hurt? No, none at all. I've never heard of that in my life. Depends how bad your voice is. Yeah, I guess if it was really bad, then it might go viral. But the issue is like my voice isn't bad enough to go viral, but it's also not good enough to go viral. Like I'm just mid. That's it. Yeah, sorry, Dean. This is the Habit Engineer live stream. I'm not actually gonna sing a song. My bad. If you have a habit that you're looking to be more consistent with, though, you want to drop that in the chat. I'd love to rework that for you. I can. Well, actually, I can't really beatbox either, but I don't smoke, but appreciate it. I've tried this before. Dude, going real quick. That's so funny, bro. You'd like to make a habit of hearing me sing at the end of my streams. That's cool. If you want to sing, you can. But they're my streams, so I'm gonna run them how I want. That's so funny, bro. Yeah, there ain't no way I'm singing at the end of every stream. Too much work. That's so funny. You guys crack me up. This is hilarious. Okay, yeah, I'm gonna hop off. Keep the change. Keep changing. If you want to hop back on Monday, 4 to 7 p.m. PST Pacific time. Appreciate you, Duck Issa. Yeah, you're welcome. If you wanna hop back on, and use me as your personal accountability buddy to the habits that we talked about setting, I'd be happy to do that. Catch you guys Monday. Appreciate y'all. Bye.